What's up, all you freaks and geeks? Welcome back to Play the Hits. Fuck you, Punchy.
What?
God damn it, Punchy. This is supposed to be cozy summer vibes. We're supposed to play Animal Crossing and like, go to Happy Home Paradise, and instead we got fucking Punchy.
Oh my god.
All invading my house and shit.
To make you feel really guilty.
Yeah, right? Hey, it's been like a while since you've, been on your island. It's really not my fault. Michael actually got super into Animal Crossing, and so he's been playing my copy for a while. And
Oh, gotcha.
actually, side note about that, let me see if I can...
Also,
Yeah,
it's like
so
he's
check
been
this
playing-
out. Check this shit out real quick. This is that stupid digital virtual game card crap that Nintendo's talking about. A game that I purchased, I had to, like, digitally pull from my son's...
Oh my god.
from my son's system by bringing it, like, within 10 inches of my system. And, God, that was so stupid.
That sounds really... I hate that that's what they decided to go with, to, like, mix in order to basically... when the Switch 2 comes out, to be like, okay, everything's gonna work well together, but you have to go through this bullshit every time.
Yep, you sure do.
Like, people who don't even, one, have a Switch 2, but two, it's just like, when someone bought all of their stuff digitally, because they wanted it to be fucking convenient.
Right.
And, yeah.
And now no more convenience.
Yeah. That is... I feel like only Nintendo could do something like that. Because people are going to be pissed, but they're going to be like, oh, it's Nintendo.
How ridiculous. Hey, Sparks. Hey, Addy. Sparks, what new toys do the mods have to play with here? Mom's handmade apron. Let's put that in storage and never take it out. I feel like Punchy needs a tiger beetle.
Here you go, Punchy. Home.
Oh, you mentioned the mod. They gave the mods some new toys, Sparks. I was curious what they are.
Let's see.
Alright, we got... Oh, damn it. It could be high or low. Alright, Max. High or low?
Let's do low.
Do low.
Punchy, you son of a bitch.
Heyo, good job, Max.
Yay, nice.
Alright, Punchy. We've had our fun. Hell yes, you have. Later.
Check on the bugs at home.
Sparks can
Nintendo,
pick who
come
he
on.
raids, set up polls, supposedly, and see what auto mod catches. That's interesting. Huh. I'm kind of intrigued by the idea of polls.
Yeah, for some reason. I mean, it would be maybe two people voting on them, but... Or,
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
if it stays up the whole stream, I don't know.
Doesn't get much cozier than this, huh, Max?
Yeah, I was about to say, if Michael... How does... Oh, man. So many things crossing together with just how the Switch works and how Nintendo kind of does that bullshit. It's like, all right, I'm surprised the house isn't, like, totally redone in like, suiting Michael's image.
Oh, no, so he can have his own, like, save and everything now, which is nice.
Okay, so that's what I was... So it's like... I guess that's kind of the nice part of it, is like, oh, pretending this is, like, a card that you could, like, share in the family or something. Like, okay,
Yeah.
so since he has his own Switch, he has his own save.
Correct. Which is nice. That is an improvement. I do not like the virtual game cards though. Like,
No.
I'm sorry. If I bought the game virtually, I'm of the mind that it doesn't fucking matter how many of my systems that I put it on and how many of them play it simultaneously. Like, if it's registered to my name and with my account, I'm sorry, Nintendo, you're gonna have to trust me at some point.
Yeah, right.
Which I know is not their
I'm
way, and
giving you all my
I get
money.
how people can actually absolutely abuse digital game rights to, like, share them with their friends and everything, but I'm sorry, man. Fuck it. You made the sale. It's the exact same thing as if I, like, play a game on DVD, beat it, and just give it to my friend forever. Like, that's...
Yeah, seriously.
Like, that is well within my right as the person who has purchased something.
But you see, like with their pricing scheme right now, that's like they kind of were the first to
Why am I
dip their
touring the
toes
house?
in.
Sorry, go on.
Oh no, that's fine. It's like dip their toes in and be like, hey, we're gonna start charging like $80 if we want to. We're gonna also raise the prices on just all of our peripherals. Which, okay, they're saying tariff, but it's not like they fucking waited for the tariffs to go into effect before doing this.
Yeah, I know.
Have
you ever seen my island, by the way?
I think of maybe a long time ago. I don't know, because certainly I've seen Connor's Island a few times.
It's supposed to be.
It's like,
it's supposed to be cozy summer, so we'll go ahead and do like a quick island tour before we go to
Hell yeah.
Happy Home Paradise and do some work.
Which I've never done the Happy Home Paradise myself.
I really like it, actually. It's a lot of fun just to design random houses and shit.
Yeah.
This is my amusement
I love
park.
that. Oh, nice. Man, this really makes my island look like crap.
Good. I'm glad you could feel that.
Themes. I definitely had themes, but it's just like I cannot make it really look 5-star no matter what I try.
I mean, I don't think, like, when I compare mine to like islands on the YouTubes that like people spend hours and months upon months like professionally designing it and making it look like a real world location.
Yeah,
like
the
mine does
Instagram-worthy
not
ones.
hold up. But what I have done is I think I've created kind of like a nice, just traditional island. I've got a drive-in theater there. I've got a campground over here.
That's about where I put my campground, if I remember.
Yeah, so basically I put my house in the center, everything. Oh my gosh, Sparks, do you like Celestia? Yeah. Okay, so here's the one thing about Animal Crossing that I confess I've not really gotten into yet. Okay, and this is like my undeveloped part of the island, but I'm slowly turning it into like a Japanese garden.
This is the Japanese garden,
yeah. Or it will be anyways.
I also have a Japanese garden.
One of these days.
There's too many things that'll like, oh, this will go good in a Japanese garden. Nice.
Money tweet.
Money, please. More money. All right.
What am I doing? It's been a hot minute since I've played this, so I've got to remember all the controls.
There's no wrong way to play it. Unlike some games, I love that you actually have 24 hours in a day.
Yeah, right? Dude, you know, if they had, like, announced a fresh Animal Crossing with the Switch 2, that might have actually tipped it for me to get on release day. No joke.
Yeah, you definitely got into this game. I mean, I got into this game too, but like you got it into a way that I definitely didn't.
You know, I really did. Like, I really kind of got into it to play with Connor, and then slowly I began to just kind of keep playing it on my own time. And next thing I knew, I had a 5-star island and S-rank home, and I got into Happy Home. So I'm not very far into Happy Home Paradise. I've been doing it really piecemeal, but yeah. And this is just kind of my orchard down here. Slowly, I don't quite know what I want to do with this upper right area, but it's kind of nice to just keep it as an open project. Like, as I get more stuff. Same with this little peninsula. It's just like a flower garden that has gotten wildly out of control.
Oh, that's right. They do that.
Yep. And then this part I actually like because I fenced it in. This is my orchard, so it's just all the fruit trees. If I ever want to sell.
Do you remember like what your island started as? Like what kind of fruit, what kind of flower was?
Yes, it was pears, and I forget the flowers.
A pear island.
Yeah.
This was actually the flower I had. I think these are pansies. I have no idea.
I don't know flowers, but this is kind of like my town proper. Like this is kind of a downtown sort of area. So I
nice.
kind of clustered all the houses to feel like a neighborhood.
Is that one of the? I'm trying to remember like how it worked with terrain. Like
I did do some terraforming to create a lake, which I'll show you. Oh, but anyways, what I was saying is here's the part of Animal Crossing that I haven't gotten into. I cannot tell, like, people have like favorite villagers and everything.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't. Like, I could honestly care less. Like, they all seem kind of samey to me.
Oh yeah, so you didn't spend like a long time pruning.
No, the ones that I have are the ones that I have.
That is definitely a big thing where there's the whole popularity polls and everything with that damn cat with the Una syndrome,
Una
consistently
syndrome?
being which is having the different colored eyes. It's like a cat with one albed eye.
Hey, sailor.
The clothes is something I got into. I think
Dude.
once I got to Infinite Bells, I just would buy out the store every day.
Yep. Dude, my Animal Crossing character has such better fashion sense than I do.
Oh yeah, mine too.
Like this person dresses the way that I would like to dress in real life. Yo, if Build-A-Bear ever releases Celeste plush, I'm there. Nice. Max, do you mean heterochromia?
Yes, I do mean heterochromia. Thank you. I do like Unidisease. I'm pushing to have that be the official thing instead of heterochromia.
Come on, baby. Sex addiction is a disease. I really need to create a tinted chat window at some point. I keep forgetting to do that because it's so hard to read. I mean, the museum doesn't vary at all, so I mean,
it just depends on what you have. Which I feel like most people, but the first thing they finish is the fossils, probably.
Fossils, I'm doing okay on. I think I really haven't pursued my. I've got probably close to 80% of the museum, but I haven't pursued it in a really long time.
I think I have 100% of the fossils, and that's it.
Really?
Like everything
I've got
else,
some good
the
stuff.
insects and the fish. And unless you time warp, it's like, okay, you better get everything this season.
Yeah.
But I know some people have no issues time warping. That's not how I play.
Yeah, you know, like I said, what I actually enjoy about Animal Crossing is that it really delivers on just a chill, do whatever you want experience. There's no time crunches. There's no, yearly cycle of, do this or you're in trouble kind of stuff. It's just build at your pace.
I don't think Addie would disagree with me on this. I don't know, but I feel like things like Stardew, they're cozy games, but they are still kind of gamer games when it comes to actually have like a battle system. You do have the time crunch a bit. All of their mini games, like compared to Animal Crossings, are like, hey, no, this is an actual game. But yeah, Animal Crossing is like, okay, more like Harvest Moon, where it's just like, this is like true cozy gaming. Like, you're not gonna be stressed out.
Apparently, these two really love Celeste.
I know Addie loves Celeste.
I mean, she sure is a pink owl.
There's definitely some Celeste around. Like,
I also enjoy gray cat and brown dog. I'm sorry.
I didn't really prune my villagers. I kind of liked who I ended up with, except for there was always one that was like off.
There was this one hamster that pissed me off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got rid of him pretty quick. Oh, here's the downtown park.
Nice.
Nice playground, little fountain, summer cookout. Here's where I get my daily diatribes.
And though you can catch Fearless Leader on the TVs any time of the day,
yeah, right.
You are it is mandatory to see the speech in person.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's been a few months.
Yeah, I think we can, Fang. I think you need me more than we need you, Fang.
That's right. Considering I'm the entire economy of this island.
Seriously. Considering you're just a bunch of ones and zeros, Fang, and I'm about to blow your fucking mind.
Oh man, Spark said something that struck me as nostalgic. I really miss Meijer. Out of like the Walmart, Target, Meijer trifecta, my favorite has always been Meijer.
Meijer was...
They have the best clothing
selections. Kind of like... They also, weirdly, I don't think this is true anymore, they had a good electronics section.
They did back in the day.
In the 90s, it was legit.
That was also like where I would find the majority of my like PS2 era games.
Yeah. Yeah, Meijer, definitely around that generation.
60,000 bells.
I just remember before just being stacked with like actual, I don't know, a lot more computer hardware than you would see in a Meijer.
Addie's getting that Lego set, it looks like. Oh, hey, speaking of
Animal
impulse
Crossing.
purchases, did you see that text I sent you?
Not recently.
I gave my desktop a little facelift
Oh
with
shit!
some new accessories. Look at that.
Oh, that is awesome.
Isn't that's 8-bit dough?
Is that okay? I was wondering because of the BNA. I was like, that looks like 8-bit DOS controller.
Yeah,
Oh
and
my
so
God.
you know what's cool is they're extremely high quality, and the price wasn't bad. The keyboard was $90 and the mouse was $50.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So Addie and Sparks, you can't see this, but I picked up a new keyboard and mouse set for my desktop, and they're themed after old NES peripherals. And I'm gonna hold the mic here so you can get a feel for the sound this keyboard makes, Max.
Oh, jeez.
Is that not nice and satisfying?
That is, I mean, these days it's like, oh, that's like Philips Blue Chip or something. Which
Yeah,
I have
right.
no idea. I think it's like Blue Chip, Blue Dye, whatever you call that shit.
Yeah, the
But
double shot.
to me, it just
PVT.
sounds like the keyboards from my childhood.
It does. Yeah, it sounds exactly like the ones that I grew up with. There's my little beach
It's always-
setup.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't really do anything with my beaches.
I put this couch here as the start of like a little tiki lounge setup, but never got more stuff for it. So,
Hey, you
someday.
got the trees, you got the decor going.
Yeah, I would like a pagoda and like some other like tiki themed stuff, but that's actually one thing that I noticed this game doesn't have a whole lot of is kind of tiki stuff. Here's my farm.
Interesting. Nice. Oh yeah, the food is new, isn't it? It wasn't always there. I feel like that came like sometime before Happy Home.
Sparks writes, "Is there a Play the Hits Discord server? You got the little dude there. Little dude. What are we talking about?"
I don't know. Discord is always confusing to me.
Addie, I'm sure
This is
Max
me
will
outing
forward you the
myself
pic
as-
if you want to see it.
Oh yeah.
I highly recommend it too. Like, it's not just that it like looks like childhood, but it actually feels really, really, really nice.
Nice.
Like 8-bit dough makes really quality peripherals and does the courtesy of not overcharging for them.
I've
Like, I
only ever
guarantee
used
you,
the
if you were to
controllers.
slap like Razer or Corsair on them, they would charge like easily double.
Yeah, probably.
Money, please.
Speaking of, these Corsair headphones have done me many years of service.
Oh, good.
They've been very good to me.
By the way, I do like Corsair. I'm not. I actually think Razer is kind of overrated. Every Razer peripheral I've owned has died within like a year, or developed
Oh,
some kind
shit.
of issue within like a year.
I've never gotten Razer stuff, but it's like, you know, they definitely tout themselves as kind of like a more premium option. So yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
I was always tempted to get Razer
I do like
stuff
Corsair.
because, yeah, my mouse is like the one thing I was like, should I get like a Razer, like Venom or whatever? But I think we both have the same mouse, which a lot of people have this mouse, the G50 Hero, which is a wonderful mouse.
That is a good one. I'm basically keeping that as my backup now. Why can't I put this in the hole? What am I doing wrong here?
Oh. Do you have to?
Do I need my shovel out?
Yes, actually, you do need your shovel out. It's weird.
How dumb is that? Oh yeah, you're right. I totally forgot that rule. Alright,
They do
well-
have some weird rules.
Money twee. All right, so let's. Now you've seen my island. This is the lake area. I'm still. This is kind of a work in progress still, but I wanted kind of a cool, like, lake with a waterfall that goes down and kind of traces around my island.
Oh, it's a balloon. I was like, what kind of fish is that?
The fuck fish
got?
is that?
You got a balloon up there.
Wait, I should probably learn this recipe. That's not clogging up my inventory. Another development this week, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion went on sale, so I picked that shit up right away.
Nice.
I haven't really gotten into it yet, but, like, you know, I ended up playing it for a few more hours than I meant to, having not finished Claire Obscure yet. And it's one of those things where, like, the moment I played it, I remembered how much I loved it.
Yeah, and it's like, oh shit, I need to pull myself away a little bit.
I need to charge my Switch and check on my island. Yeah, I always feel bad when I, like, come back and it's like, hey, sure is nice to see you again. Too bad you forgot about us.
Yeah. Unlike you, we can't leave this coil of reality, so, you know.
Yes,
if you abandoned us, we're basically dead.
Right. Wouldn't it suck, like, if you came back and, like, one of your villagers just passed away? You weren't at the funeral.
No. It's like Nintendo. You stopped making DLC. What's the point of this?
All right.
What does it get you to make me feel bad?
COVID shot. I mean, it simultaneously catapulted its popularity, but also shot it in the foot because, like, what people were meant to do over the course of like months and years, they did in a couple of weeks with this game.
Yeah.
And so yeah, like it was meant to have a lot more longevity than it ultimately ended up having.
Yeah. Which is, it still had, what, 2 years of support?
Oh, yeah, and don't get me wrong, I still, obviously, check this game out occasionally, like when I'm feeling cozy. God damn it.
And it seems like if it comes to, there's still things to collect, they made sure to put, like, a shit ton in this game.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
All the DLC and, you know, just base game, but...
Damn, I'm flattered, Addy.
Damn.
Yeah, you guys are making me feel pretty good about my island.
It looks great.
I always
think
thought it was
Addie's
just kind of a
looks good
jumble,
too.
but
I think both of them just make mine look like hot garbage, which is true. I couldn't even get to 5 stars until Addie helped me out. And she basically, like, once anyone stopped playing, it's like, Eric, stop playing. Okay, can I have your Switch? And it's like, I'm not playing anymore. Okay, I can work on that. So.
Put all that away. Dude, if you guys all want to, you know, party on the island together, that'd be cool. I'm going to stop at the ATM, put some of this sick money that I had burning a hole in my pocket away, and then we'll head over and do some Happy Home Paradise. Now, I believe Sparks was with us the last time we did an episode of this, and so she has seen some of my Happy Home Paradise stuff, but I'm actually more proud of that than I am of my own island. Like, so some of the houses that I made and like the school, I was pretty thrilled with.
Well, let's see it, Holmes. I'm getting my Switch out right now. At least I thought I was. It is not where I thought I left it.
That money away.
All right, hey, I can go get my Switch, but I need like 2 minutes.
Do it. I'll just fly over and I'll talk Addy and Sparks through my stuff.
All right, be right back.
Sparks worked full-time at a hotel during the shutdown, so didn't have nearly much time as everyone else. Yeah, I bet that would keep you busy. Dude, I hate to say this because it was such a tense time in our national history, but aside from, like, the politicizing of everything, like, I actually really thrived during COVID. Like, I fucking chilled. I was able to work at home for, like, close to a year, and I'm just one of those people where I can absolutely function as a remote worker and just, like, keep my own schedule and get everything I need to be done. And I think I lost close to 15 pounds because I was exercising more frequently and eating better, and, like, my life was just so much more peaceful during COVID. All the roads and shops were empty, yeah. Pandemic time was just different, yeah, and we're still dealing with its fallout for sure, but I want to go to work. Do this. I would love if one time you were just, like, flying to Happy Home Paradise and, like, you're involved in a plane crash and you're, like, stranded on another island and you have to build that one up. Like, if this got, like, some Castaway side story arcs, that would be amazing. The Animal Crossing 2 plot, you just fall out of the sky. I would love that. Did you hear the joke, Max?
Something about Animal Crossing 2-ply is what the plane is made out of.
Okay, so I was joking. It would be hilarious if, like, you were flying to Happy Home Paradise and you just got in a serious plane crash and you're stranded on a desert island, and that's like it becomes like a whole subplot.
I was about. It's like if they see you have Pikmin on your Switch, it'll just switch over to that. Oh, Allie! Fuck Allie! I was just gonna say the one villager that I didn't like.
Oh, Allie. Interesting. We got a frog. We got. Oh, hey, this is the hamster that I kicked off my island.
Oh, that one.
Look at his
When you said an
stupid
annoying
face.
hamster, man, I don't know Marlo.
Fucking Godfather shit.
Although it's a little racist. I figured there's this really.
I also don't like this penguin very much. Actually, something about the
I don't
eyes.
know this penguin, but I think she's kind of cute. I don't know that one either.
There's something deeply disturbing about those eyes.
I have a lot of like, because they have like the 4 personalities. I have a lot of pop inspired Islanders.
Yeah.
Or basically they want to become a pop star.
Right. I started off with one of those actually. I think that was Wendy, the one that you saw on my island, the blue sheep. So real quick note about my Happy Home Paradise. Even though I've done a good number of houses, I'm still like I've only done the school on the main island. So like apparently I'm really cerebral about these, which is why I'm using this as like a summer chill thing. Like I take a long time to design a house, and so I actually haven't gotten very far on the overall DLC. But that's just fine with me because it's always something to do. But I am still damn proud of this school. As soon as it loads, here we go.
Aww.
Like I fucking patterned this after my own high school.
That's awesome. Yeah, to make something look really good, it takes a while.
Yeah.
You know, you really got to think. I mean, it's literally interior design.
Right?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was actually really proud of this.
You got the lights. I mean, it's just everything like on stuff.
Apparently someone
There's
was
not
cheating.
something that's like, hey, you did good with this. It's like, no, you got the thing, you know, that would make the most sense in that room.
Right.
That's cool.
And that's what I love about
the vending machine.
Happy Home Paradise over the regular island designer is that they give you like a bottomless toolbox.
Yeah.
To work with, as opposed to just like whatever's in your inventory and you have to drag and move it around on foot instead of being able to do it over like I know that inside your house you can do it this way, but like actually designing the island or the lawn and stuff like that is significantly more of a chore.
Yeah, I bet. Also, because I say I bet because I've never played Happy Home.
Oh, you're cutting out there a little bit.
Oh shit.
You're good now, but
me?
for a second you were.
Okay. As far as like, I think maybe the best part of it is that I don't know if you have to unlock it by like playing the DLC a little bit, but the fact that you can finally do that on your own island, you know, as far as like with your first villagers, the ones that were stuck, the first 3 villagers that have just wood blocks.
Oh, it cut you off again. I don't know why it was doing that.
Oh no.
You were saying they have something blocks.
Like wooden blocks that they're living off of. Like they have boxes for a nightstand and like, yeah, just like wooden blocks for like tables and chairs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So the fact that you can actually change those was really cool because a lot of people to have like quote unquote the perfect island. Okay, I like this get up.
I was gonna say I went for maximum like sleazy contractor. You want a house, do ya? Well, let me set you right up with a lifetime of debt. I mean, a new house.
You're like the unassuming suburban professional dad, and then you come here and you become the landlord that paints over light switches and outlets. You're just like, this is how you put food on the table. I ain't doing anything wrong.
All right. You want to take the bread right out of my mouth, do ya? All right, who should we build for here, Max?
All right, so we have the public utilities and the people who give you like assignments, like I want this kind of thing, right?
Correct.
What about the cross-eyed penguin? I don't know her name, but oh, you have that ram. Okay.
Oh, wait, this is one that I've already built. That's right. I was like, why is it showing a picture? Just here to chat.
Oh, cool. You can remodel.
No, wait, you were saying... Is there someone special I have to talk to do another one of these buildings on this main island?
As far as one of the main buildings?
Thanks, Sparks.
I think so. Thank you, Sparks. I think Addie would definitely know.
Or do they just give them to me when they become available?
Maybe that too, but
Let me talk to her here real quick.
There we go.
Nope.
Have to keep doing houses.
Yeah, okay.
Because I think there's like an ending. Like, you
Yeah.
get a different credit screen and stuff when you've like kind of completed the main objectives of Happy Home.
Well, in that case, let's just fucking do another house. Alright, so let's see what they want here. I think I might decide this one on theme. Eco-friendly factory. That's kind of interesting. No.
Oh, interesting.
Feel the breath of spring as I nap in a field. That sounds cozy.
She wants like one of those. It's literally just the outside kind of setup.
Surrounded by mushrooms. Fuck you, Gator.
Interesting, because her home is very much just like wicker chairs and like, I don't know, nice flooring, big boombox.
Yeah. Want to find myself, but also have nice scenery. That could be anything. I don't know. What are you feeling? I'll let you pick it, Max.
I'm thinking either the squirrel. Oh, what did the penguin say again?
Factory.
Oh no, eco-friendly factory.
Oh, what the hell?
I mean, you could just pretend like you're building. What do you think? Like a weed house looks like or something.
Right.
Just think of like fluorescent bulbs and no place to sleep, but just like
an empty garage
big,
filled with like shelves.
where you do your work. There you go.
Where I do my work.
The mushrooms sound fun. I mean, as much as I dislike Allie, I think her thing does sound pretty fun.
This forest surrounded by mushrooms.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah, we could do a penis theme, play the hits. That's
Penis
fine.
theme. Let's go. It's your lucky day, Allie. I want a vacation home where I can ride all the furniture.
Maybe some other time. Good luck with that, Allie.
Fucking go.
Cafe is top notch.
Yeah, I can't wait to
we do have
design
to-
like another like public building. I'm so excited to discuss the details. Blah. Something along these lines. Mushroom. Wow, fuck you. That is not anything good to go off of. Just want a whole bunch of mushrooms.
Well, Lottie's your hype person. It's just like, yeah, we can make that work. She looks at you like, ugh.
My mushroom forest. Well, let's see. What do mushrooms grow really well on, Max?
Yeah, so damp soil. So what place seems damp to you? Which grid just screams damp?
Damp.
Maybe a peak spring island?
I'm not giving her like the nice fall one. Let's freaking Sahara land here. He built the pig's house. That looks pretty damp. Put her on a fucking island.
I mean, I'm sure she'll love it, but it does seem.
I mean, she is an alligator. She can lay out on the
You can
rock
be
and
there.
sunbathe and dive in.
That's true. I mean, that's like her whole life.
That's
I was
good.
gonna say that's all she needs to be happy, and then I felt really uncomfortable. I was like, oh, that's giving some vibes, huh?
She's like, I love it. Don't change anything.
Be like, yeah, we put a lot of fucking work into it.
That'll be
Yes.
$2.3 million. All right, now let's see if I remember the controls here.
Also, either during the stream or right after the stream, we definitely like do Discord.
Ooh, it's cutting
We
you
could get
off
like,
hard now.
oh shit, it's these headphones, man.
Is
I'm
it the
telling you,
headphones?
they've been so good to me. I feel so sad that it's not even the headphones themselves; it's just the fucking cord given out.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Because if I maneuver it, I get it to a certain spot, it's good for a long time.
All right, so I'm going with the mushrooms, but I'm doing it my way, and I'm making things that I like here, so.
He did it his way.
Wait, hold on. I changed it to fall. Let's see if we can tell the difference. Nope. Still a big fucking rock.
The water's just a little more cold and depressing.
Cozy Mediterranean coffee shop. I like that.
Ooh, yeah.
I guess there's no real need for a fence here, is there? Can't do any pathing on the rock.
Oh, that sucks. Interesting
okay,
that it's like that's part of the appeal, though. I guess like they made it a choice for a reason.
There we go. We're gonna get there.
Some mushroom-looking things in there.
Mushroom shit.
That button looks like or is that a screw? I don't know. Probably neither of those things.
I do like some of this stuff here. Sparks, I think you're right. I think I should have picked like more fall area, but we're still gonna make this look good. Still gonna make this look good.
Oh, I have that cherry radio.
You do?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then that's the color that it's probably the default color, but yeah, it's in the middle of my cherry grove. You see, these are the great ideas. Why my island couldn't get to 5 stars. It's like, hey, this is cherry grove area. You know what people will like? A cherry radio. Blasting like fucking heavy metal music. That's awesome. What people want in their cherry tree garden.
She really seems to want like a whole bunch of fucking mushrooms in her house, so I'm gonna go for it, but
kind of coming out of left field.
Let's see here. I think
TJ Maxx coffee shop stuff. Yeah, I get that. Honestly, Sparks, I think one of the best things they did for this game was one of those first updates where they added that little move where you could pivot around furniture. Maybe that was a later update. I'm pretty sure
that wasn't in the original.
No, it was not.
Oh,
and so
man,
when it came to
fucking hard
when it came to
around.
designing things, it's like, yeah, so you're gonna have to cross the river and go to the other side to get to the little park that you decided to make on your island because you can't shimmy through things.
Oh my god, that would be a nightmare.
Yeah, so the shimmying was a good thing because it basically, because you go on like the Instagram or like the subreddit for like Animal Crossing homes, and all of those islands, it's somehow they make it look good, but it's just packed. It's just a whole bunch. It's like a freaking a shot from a Ghibli movie where it's just like, holy crap, everything's here and everything's moving, but you can't get around it. So it kind of made those islands traversable.
Well, damn.
That sounds nice, though, Sparks. It sounds cozy.
Yeah, it does. Let's see here. I was going to put a fire pit in, but I can't find it. What kind of a tree would grow on this fucking rock?
Bamboo.
Bamboo everywhere.
Rocks would grow on this rock.
Now throw some rocks on this rock.
Here's your rock tree.
Heard you like rocks, so I put some rocks next to your rocks so you can get your rocks off while you rock. We're gross.
some sort of pine. Okay.
Let's change the house here to like a log cabin-y kinda.
edges of cliff faces.
Is there a log cabin looking one?
I mean, yeah, there is. My frog lives in a log cabin.
That's kind of seems a little nice for her, but you know.
Maybe like old. It seems old-fashioned for her. I feel like she'd be more modern. But the door is the only thing that is the old-fashioned part. Or at least you can make it look more updated.
There we go. Now let's go. Wait, what happened? I can't do log cabin in this style?
They don't have it for that style. Interesting.
Guess not. That one's made out of fucking bamboo.
Huh. One's just bigger. It's like, huh. So some islanders have means.
Okay, so some of these you like straight up can't select siding for.
Anything, yeah.
Okay, here we go. I think we're getting somewhere.
Here we go. Can make it look like a farm. Or I guess a barn house.
Yeah, yeah. 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 I like that. I like that.
You know what? That is nice.
Mushroom wreath.
All right. Actually, that's kind of cute. Oh, damn. I feel like not a green roof.
Not a green roof? Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I get you that it's like maybe looks mossy or something.
Yeah.
But I feel like brown or dark blue or something.
You're really into brown shit? Here you go.
I mean, definitely, yeah, a very kind of earthy theme.
Why duplicate shit?
Right you are, Sparks.
Remember, folks, the customer is always right in matters of taste, which means that even if their taste is atrocious, you give them what they like. That's right.
That you do, especially if it'll make you money.
What do you mean there's no... have I, like, maxed out the number of things that I can put in my front yard?
Probably because it's a rock and not, like, a bigger island.
You know what your mistake was when you made it a fucking rock. If I had a whole, like, little lawn garden with a... Really? I can't put anything else out here?
Oh, this rock sucks.
Oh, wait. Okay, it's just got to be more like... I can't put anything that's technically a plant out here.
Oh.
Oh,
that's so
okay.
weird.
So these are all technically plants.
They have the capacity to, like, grow and spread.
I see. Okay. Well, in that case, let's get back to...
And yeah, for these, you correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, she just has a self-portrait there. Cool.
Kind of vain.
A little bit.
There we go. Whole bunch of mushrooms.
Rare mushroom. Ugh. Looks weird.
Cypress up. Here we go. This is what I was thinking.
Nice.
All right, let's move you over here for now.
I feel like I would have nerves if my customer was like watching me the whole time.
Right.
It's like, Allie, could you give me some space, yo? Right? It's an evolved mushroom.
There we go. Now it's starting to look cozy. Get fucking cozy, Max.
Get cozy. I demand you to
It's gotta be fucking cozy. I gotta move this thing so I can see where all the mushrooms
your
are.
slumlord persona would say.
Like Ryuji or something. It's about to get fucking cozy. Hell yeah. God, I love Ryuji so much.
Hearing that voice actor do other things, I'm like, man, this guy has range. Like, because Ryuji
dude.
doesn't.
Yeah, go on. You first. You finish your thought first, because mine's about to get real depressing.
Oh no, yeah, not Matt Mercer. I can't remember his name now. But yeah, he has range. He did Red 13 really well. And then
Ryuji
even
was Red 13?
yeah, Ryuji, he's Red 13. Both versions of Red 13.
Oh, damn. Look at that. Wow,
For
and he even
real?
did like the child voice and like the Red 13 trying
the
to be a
serious
badass voice.
Which both of those are pretty different from each other.
They sure are. Damn.
Dude has range.
He does. That's cool.
It's not just cozy, it's fucking cozy.
It's fucking cozy. Oh, Ryuji. All right. So, my much more depressing voice actor bit. Did you hear that the guy who did the voice of John Redcorn on King of the Hill got shot to death?
What?
Yeah,
No, that's horrible.
He was
When
also
that?
the Ken Watanabe or whatever his name was on Parks and Rec, the Indian gentleman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know. He's been like in a lot of stuff from our childhood that
Yeah.
like
Man,
more
that's
than just
awful.
like John Redcorn. Like he was in a lot of different stuff, and apparently he was gay, and he lived in San Antonio, Texas, and apparently they didn't take very kind to him, and he would get in arguments with his neighbors, and one of them just shot him.
Jeez.
Yeah,
That's
fucking insane.
awful. Was this pretty recently?
I think it might have been just like yesterday or something. Like I just saw it on like Reddit because a lot of stuff is coming out for the King of the Hill reboot.
Yeah.
And
Literally,
so like
I just saw the new theme
I've been
song,
following
like, 2 days
that,
ago.
and then all of a sudden this just comes out of left fucking field.
Ah. That's awful.
Yeah, truly awful. I mean,
Mm,
fuck this world. But
yeah.
hey, let's
I
make
am
this
looking
alligator
forward-
a goddamn mushroom axe.
Forget your problems.
In other news,
I know you're the working slumlord.
say that again.
You're the working slumlord.
I'm the working slumlord. That's right.
Mhm.
Let's see. How do I change the dimensions of the room? This how. Let's do this one.
Activate TARDIS function.
Maybe kind of a longer house. What do you think?
I mean, I feel like the longer and the bigger, you got more space to do stuff. That was not going to be a sex joke. That's
Giggity.
just like, hey, bigger is better, right?
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
just taking, just have
Happy
some
Pride
Nissan
Month,
vibes.
everyone. You're all gay until July 2nd. Yeah. Hooray.
All right.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's right. And the first day of, like, Pride Month. Dude, good God. What a fucking nightmare.
Mm. That's another thing. It's like, yeah, Pride Month in this current climate, like, definitely glad it's here, and that can just a little worried, basically.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just horrible shit happening.
right, exactly. Like, it's one of those things where, like, my circle, I guess, is small enough where I don't have a very, other than Sparks, really, a super specific reason to go out of my way to celebrate Pride, but, why begrudge anyone else their happiness? Where you feel like you have to terrorize them or, in this case, fucking straight up murder them for...
Yeah.
Holy shit. Anywho.
I am looking forward to the King of the Hill. Is it August or is it this month?
I think it comes out, like, end of summer.
Okay.
But yeah, like... Shoot, I had a thought and I can't... I'm actually looking forward to the King of the Hill reboot way more than I thought I was going to originally.
Me too.
Like, I was really worried that, like, TV
Thanks, Sparks.
revivals kind of hit and miss, right? But they do, from what little I've seen, like, from the design choices and, like, the plot picking up, like, a decade later and Hank lived in Saudi Arabia for a while. Like, that's I think that there's going to be some room for some fun stuff there.
Yeah, I didn't know if they were going to. Now I know that they're going to bring it into the modern day.
Yes.
And age up the characters. I wasn't sure until a few days ago when I saw the new intro. But Oh, she likes it. Nice. Oh, that is very
She damn well
looking
better.
very cozy so far. um, but yeah, I that is kind of nice that they'll have kind of that 15-year
Thanks, Sparks. I'm honored.
period. However long it is, that is just be like, oh yeah, like Hank did something crazy or have a lot of
No, like he
with that,
straight up
time.
got a job in Saudi Arabia, but it's like it was.
Oh, that's legit. Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't
so
know if
like
you were making a joke.
he was still doing propane, but I guess he and Peggy lived in like one of those communities that's like designed to look like, it's
Like
still
an
the United
American
States.
suburb or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But
Wow.
he like missed all of like the major cultural milestones that happened, like including COVID and everything. So like he's coming back and like being reintegrated essentially.
Gotcha. Okay, that's cool. That is, I didn't expect that because that's like, I don't know, like a different theme, I guess they're putting on it. That it's just like it can still be Hank Hill, but he knows what's going on with the world. It's like no, he's also gonna be like, what's going on here? Like, oh, what happened? This country ain't right no more. But yeah, I am looking forward to it. That is really interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I'm actually way more into it than I thought I was gonna be. Let's see here.
So I think it was the shape of that bed, table, sofa, chair you just moved, but it was really looking like a doctor's office until like 20 seconds ago.
Like a doctor's office.
A
doctor
really
who's like really liberal with the mushrooms. And...
So what are you doing with your penis today? I'm here. I'm here for just my yearly physical. Oh, yeah, we could do that too.
I suppose.
I suppose.
Fine.
I guess a paycheck's a paycheck. You're out here, break by the door.
You know, Max, I don't know. I don't know about the floor. Once I get like the floors and the walls, that I hate these fucking like, hey, make it look like grass in your goddamn house.
Oh yeah, they're like the squirrel had that today.
Give her a robot
Playing in
floor.
a field.
Club floor.
Why is that an option?
Make this a mishmash. If you don't mind asking, what flavor of Christianity is your church? Lutheran. But that's a pretty broad swath. Let's see here. Modern wood. Common. She wants mushrooms to fall flooring.
That's what I got in
it
my
would, but
my
I don't
house.
like it, Sparks. I'm sorry. But I hate it. And give her a circus wall. Woo!
She's into it.
This might actually work. I think I might be onto something here.
Childhood.
I'm gonna have to change that entryway though. That's okay. Okay, we can work with this.
You don't like the straight square?
Don't like the what?
The square?
The square.
The perfect square? When you said entryway, I thought you literally were talking about the thoroughfare coming into the house.
No, I was.
Yeah, this shape. Oh, okay. So you want like an arch? I guess I'm talking about the shape of it.
Oh, you think I should change the shape?
No, I don't even know if you can. I'm assuming that has to do with the wallpaper.
I have not played Pal World. I've only been like rooting for them because of the Nintendo.
Because Nintendo, yeah,
being such pricks these days.
Which with Pal World, the thing is, it really definitely seems like. I mean, yes, it's like we're gonna base it off Pokemon, of course. World wouldn't exist without Pokemon, but so wouldn't a lot of games. So I don't begrudge them for that at all. But it seems like there's mounting evidence that they basically just took assets from Nintendo games and kind of just went over them a little bit. And it's like, okay, well, you knew they were gonna sue anyway because it's Nintendo.
Yeah.
So did you think in for a penny, in for a pound? Because I would think, don't
poke the bear.
Totally don't give them the fuel they need. You think you'd be able to have a case and get out of it? Because you'd have to think that they knew a lawsuit was coming.
Yeah. Here we go.
And not like, oh my gosh, it's gonna ruin us. It's like, no, they had a defense in mind, I'm sure, because they knew it was coming. I think their lawyers just wouldn't. They would be like, yeah, don't fucking release this game if they didn't have something that they thought was airtight. But yeah, really to it seems like it's an increasing thing, and it's only going to get worse with AI, because then you're not going to actually know if it directly came from this person or not.
Yeah, or if they repurposed assets or whatever, just they were programmed into the AI.
But until they have AI doing all of that shit, you're still seeing some people get caught, as far as just okay, this is pretty obvious. Marathon, fucking Bungie, who made Halo, and it I think still is a great company. Certainly was, but they fucking lifted art assets from someone who draws comic books and an artist that's kind of out there, and didn't credit her at all. I think it was probably just assets that, oh, we're gonna take these out later, and then they didn't. But it has basically one of the assets has her signature, and so it's just
really?
yeah, this is 100% duh, guys. They didn't even change it or anything. Ooh. So that's what leads me to believe that it was supposed to be a temporary asset, but it's just temporary assets. You make it something obvious that's just hey, this is not the final thing.
Right.
Especially if it's one person in particular, and then they get let go, and it's oh, didn't tell them that take that out of before the game goes gold.
Yep.
But still, it's Bungie. It's a huge fucking company. They should know this shit.
I can't believe I never heard about this. That's wild.
This was just within the last 2 weeks or so.
Oh, no kidding.
Which makes me sad. I was never going to play Marathon, just I've never played Destiny, but I do know they make a solid shooter.
I did play a little bit of Destiny, actually, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I remember you showing me Destiny 1 when it was still Peter Dinklage doing the voice of that robot.
Oh, God, I'd forgotten about that, but you're right.
His very monotone voice of, I'm just here for the paycheck.
Yeah, right. That was Petey Dink.
That was Petey Dink.
Petey Dink.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what,
Destiny,
I'm naming my next
Destiny
dog
2.
now, by the way. Petey Dink.
They're solid shooters. So I was never going to play Marathon, but you hate to see it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I think this is the second time.
Second time what?
That this happened. One of the Destiny expansions, it was another from, I don't know if it was the same artist or a different artist, because apparently a few people on the design team followed this artist they lifted off of too. So it's ooh. But this happened with Destiny 2, one of the expansions a few years ago as well.
Oh, no kidding.
Y'all, what are you doing?
Once is maybe a mistake, twice is a pattern, right?
Yeah. And Marathon, what did this game have going for? The thing I would hear the most, hey, at least a good design sense. The game looks interesting.
Yeah.
And it turns out it's their core theme. So this isn't just hey, some little ad. I guess I should add with that. It's kind of the core theming of what the design looks like, as far as colors and shapes. That was lifted from this artist. So it's just oh, this is what the game already looks like. So they're not going to change it. I very much doubt they're going to change it. What I think is going to happen is, this artist is going to get her payday, which is great. But also, if she wanted to be, hey, you know what? I don't get permission for that to be in the game. You know, she should be able to fight that. But I think they're probably gonna make her an offer she can't refuse, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could see
they're not
that.
gonna change. They're not gonna change how the game looks. And if they do, it's gonna be very slightly. So it's not technically hers, but But yeah, it's already become part of its core identity.
Dude, it is
So I don't think they're gonna
aggressively
change
cutting
that.
you off again.
Shit, I'm gonna just like stay still. Like a
You're totally
statue.
good. It is definitely not your fault. It's just why.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
It's the cord. It's the weakest link of this thing because the actual sound quality and everything works really well on these still. So maybe if I get some electric tape, but I don't. The thing is I would have to peel the rubber off. I don't see where there's probably some disconnect. You know, I don't. But it's not anything obvious. Like I don't have a cat that chewed on it or anything. So
Cat that chewed
yeah.
on.
I mean, cats love wires. I don't know why
They
fucking
do.
Go at
They
'em.
are assholes. Sorry, Sparks. I know you love
Nature's
cats.
assholes. I like cats too, and they're assholes.
Yeah,
It's
I
part
was
of their
gonna
thing.
say. I love my little
was
dog.
lit-
He's an asshole.
I was literally just talking to my coworkers today. At the end of the day, it's just like, hey, I like this certain patient, and we had her today. She's very much. I won't give like any details other than she's past 80. She could be somewhere between 80 and 100, and just like the cutest thing, but swears up a storm when you're giving her an IV. Like is just really does not like anything that we're doing to her. But it's also like she says all that, but it's like she wouldn't hurt a fly, and so it's like I like this person. They're kind of adorable.
Yeah. They hate everything that we are, but they're adorable.
I think it's
like
because
a boomer that's like too old to really do anything harmful anymore.
It's that they can't harm us.
Though sometimes
So
they
it's
can
kind of
surprise you
endearing
with
in
how
a way.
harmful they can still be.
For sure. I've definitely I've never been like seriously injured on the job, but some of my worst, I don't know, injury, whatever you call it, just getting punched in the face, were at the hands of geriatrics.
Oh yeah, they can be mean.
Because it's adolescents and geriatrics. That's where all of my injuries. And adolescents, they're kind of different but similar mindsets of just like their brains are rapidly changing. But yeah, with the adolescents, it's like, hey, you might be okay if we work with you and you grow up to be like, I don't know, like grow
Better
up to be
than you are now.
And the geriatrics is just like, no. This is
Yeah.
it, huh?
You guys are
I'm
already fucked.
sorry. That's awesome.
You hear about little
Care about
grannies
little old
taking out their-
grannies.
That's the truth. That is
Hell yeah!
the truth.
I mean, financial neglect, financial abuse, huge.
Oh yeah, that happens a lot with the elderly, unfortunately.
All these, it's, and you see it like on the healthcare side. That's what's going on all the time. Obviously, you're not going to know like all the time everyone's business, but sometimes it's just like really obvious.
Yeah, absolutely. I can make out enough of what you're saying, but yeah.
Oh no! I'm gonna listen to this later. It's just geriatrics.
It's not that bad, but it is being mean to you.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm gonna move the cord a little bit. Usually, it's doing because before we went live, we were talking. It did something it's never done before. Give a crazy amount of like fuzz and static that was.
Oh really?
Way too loud. They've been messing up for a while, but what it is typically, it's just disconnecting. And so I'm surprised. I'm a little surprised that I haven't been hearing you come out of my speakers, which tells me it's not disconnecting at all. It's just the literal quality is fading, but Windows still says it's connected.
Yeah.
Which is sad. I'm gonna have to get some new. I'm just gonna get.
You're just gonna get what?
I'm just gonna get these again. These headphones.
Oh, the Corsair?
Yeah.
Yeah, the nice thing about Corsair too is that they've updated enough too that you could probably find a comparable unit, but with some nice little updated creature features.
Yeah, this model basically they still have it. It's just the actual headset part that goes over your ears is just a little.
It's
It
just
feels like it's made out of a little. That's okay. A little more comfy. Also, I'm assuming it's the headphones because that's kind of the part that's been messing up. But obviously, I'm not using the microphone on the headset. I'm using the Yeti.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I guess it's possible it's the Yeti, but I was just assuming because my headset is it's on the fritz that it was just doing something in general, like just cutting me out. But I don't know. Maybe it's the Yeti now.
Oh, that would suck.
And all my cords, I think the hardware is fine on both, other than maybe just the wires. Maybe I just need to get a new PS3. What do you call those? Mini USB wire? Because that's what
yeah,
the thing
mini
uses.
USB is a crock of shit.
It's hard to find, and it with the fucking Yeti, it's working against gravity, so it's just there's no like connection lock like with display ports or anything. So it's just gonna fall out eventually. You know, the microphone ports will just get loosey goosey over time.
That's
but
okay.
No, that's okay. That's, you know what?
It's kind of come together.
Yeah.
Don't quite know how I feel about it yet.
Also, I'm looking at the time. I'm like, holy shit! How long? It doesn't feel like you've been doing this very long. But apparently,
Animal Crossing is one of those
quick.
games where like you look up and it's been 3 hours.
Right. I love it in doses. I'm one of those people that, you know, I'm a min-max, and so I put myself in the position where it starts feeling like a job eventually. So then I quit, and then I come back to it. It's like, yeah, no.
It's being mean to you again. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
That's okay.
I'm gonna figure out what the issue is.
You can't stop being an asshole, Chris.
I know this is your fault.
I know this is who you are.
No, this is really coming together though. It looks very cozy.
Yeah. I would rent this out for a weekend.
Oh hell yeah!
Eat some mushrooms. Do some mushrooms. I wasn't sure how like drug related she wanted me to go with it. I could go like for a whole fucking like Super Mario.
Yeah, we can get the dance flooring back out here.
Mushrug. There's no space for this rug, you fool. Let's see here.
What if you wanted to hang it on the wall?
What if I did want to hang it on the wall? Yeah. I understand there's no spot there, but I don't want it there. I actually want it over here.
I thought this was America.
Oh, this is America.
I don't even know, but I thought this was America. I'm sorry.
I thought this was Japan.
Wherever.
Yeah, fuck it. It only needs one rug. All right, we got our reading nook, got TV area, we've got a table with mushroom foods. Now we just got to go for like all the bric-a-brac. I think I like this layout.
Looks good.
I think I will go outside and add a couple more mushroom things. It didn't really fit as interior pieces, but the only thing is this table.
If only there was a place to put why would they include a hammock? Or no, I guess you could have put some. Like, but would they allow two? It doesn't seem like they allow a lot.
Okay, so I caught some of that. It doesn't seem like they would allow what?
Shrubbery, or as far as like too much shrubbery on the rock. Small.
It's killing you again, man. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm trying. Let's see here.
I'm gonna try fucking with Discord. Like,
Yeah,
I'll
go
go to
for
the
it.
Corsair. I'm gonna go to the Corsair microphone and see if the Yeti's actually the problem.
Okay.
Do do do.
You cut out for a second, I'll know what's going on. I don't know about this damn table. Maybe I could use it as like an end table. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Cal is screaming at the door to be let out. The rest of the apartment. Sorry, Sparks. Oh, Max is messaging me now. Hold on 1 second, everybody. Gonna restart Discord super quick. You do that, buddy. I'll just be here. Trying to pick up on the vibe. What's up, Max? You alive? Maybe. Okay, it needs more wall decorations, I'm thinking. Max, if you can hear me, I can't hear you. Just putting that out there. Mushroom vibe. What about an accent wall? That would be a good idea, Addie. Let's play with the accent wall idea. Get some crap on the walls.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So apparently the issue, even though it's me cutting out issue, it is the headphones.
Oh, no kidding.
Because I disconnected the headphones, and Windows won't recognize them.
Huh.
Corsair just doesn't show up, and so yeah, Discord. It's not on Discord either. But yeah, let me know if I cut out. I just have your audio coming out of my TV right now.
You sound substantially better. It may have even been using the microphone on your headset, and I didn't pick up on that.
Maybe, but
you sound a lot better.
Looking at the voice and video, like it never picked up on the Corsair headset in general. It seems like, even though I was hearing you. So I don't know what to make of that.
That's odd.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so, but yeah, I think it is very likely then that it was using the microphone. You're probably right. It was using the microphone on the Corsair headset, and I'm not sure why. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to get a different headset before next time.
Oh, what a bummer. Sorry, dude.
But also good to know. That's okay. Good to know that the Yeti's still working really well.
Yeah, the Yeti sounds great right now. You aren't cutting out at all right now.
Gotcha. God, I'm gonna look back and see, like, oh my God, you couldn't hear me.
No, I mean it never got like so obtrusive that it was like ruining anything. It was more just when it did happen, it was noticeable.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, it's no biggie. I get a new nice Corsair headset with nicer little muffs.
You know, if 8-Bit Dough continues to keep making new peripherals, like I'm pretty much just gonna like keep buying them as they come out. This mouse just released last week, and that's what actually caught my attention. The keyboard has apparently been out for over a year. I was like,
yeah,
how have I never seen this?
I saw the keyboard sometime around Christmas, and I was just like, oh my god, that's wonderful.
It is. It's so. I love it. It's like the perfect vibe for the way that I like to decorate.
I've never
like
seen
my
the mouse
desktop.
before.
Say that
The
again?
mouse looks cool. I've never seen the mouse before, and it looks cool, but like the keyboard is something else. It's just really sexy.
Yeah, it is. And it's such a good
And
like
thank
if
you,
you're
Addie.
if
That
you're
is
a retro
very
gamer,
kind.
that is such a great aesthetic for a modern desktop setup.
Yeah, and it's like as far as the Famicom, and I guess not even. Oh no, it's Famicom because it is like. No, yours is the NES. Yeah, it's not even.
So they do have a
Famicom.
Famicom one too that I think looks even cooler.
Yeah.
It's
What is
like
that, red and, like,
Japanese, yeah, red.
orange?
Yeah,
And
it
like a
looks
light
really
orange
neat.
or something, or tan. But yeah, it looks nice. But I am also partial to, you know, the ones we got in North America, like especially the NES. I thought it looked good with the gray, black, and red. The Super Nintendo, I'm definitely partial to, but in modern day, it's a little bit more. It doesn't stand out as much. Just kind of like the purple and violet, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
when it
I
comes to
ended up ultimately going with the like American NES one just because I thought
yeah,
that it was way more like what I grew up with.
yeah.
Let's see here.
I don't think I've seen the Famicom one. I'll check that out. But yeah, I just think
It looks
the
really
NES
cool.
colors
If you
just look better.
yeah, if you're thinking about upgrading any of your peripherals, definitely check out that Famicom one. Huh. Mush wall.
Mushwall.
Hattie was saying we should do an accent wall, so. Oh my god.
Yeti mic. So what I hear, Sparks, is that these days, because Yeti was kind of like I feel like gold standard back in the day.
It was.
Somehow
There's a
that
lot
looks
more competitive
Western.
options now.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot more competitive options. It used to be that Yeti was really, really good, and it still is. Like for the price point, like that was kind of their thing. Is like you could spend $100 to get a Yeti, or spend like $500 to get something marginally better. But I think there is a lot more competition at their price point now these days.
Yeah.
Um,
And
yeah, I
actually,
remember.
I'm not even using the Yeti anymore. I have a Samson. The Yeti actually is
Oh
in my
shit!
work office now.
Gotcha. I did not even know. But you know what? No, I have seen, because you've been using that for a little while, huh?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, I've seen the setup where you have it like coming from a crane.
I actually don't do that anymore. Since I changed my desk, I just
Okay.
have it sitting on the desktop now.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But yes.
So yeah, I would say Sparks for the price, a Yeti's still really good.
Oh
You
hell
know,
yeah.
especially if you could get it on sale. You know, if you could get it for like sub $60, you know, that would be the most ideal.
They also have like a newer Yeti that's meant to just kind of sit on the desktop. It's like a slightly smaller one, but it's the
I've
same
seen
like
that one.
audio quality from what I understand. It just has less bells
Oh,
and
okay.
whistles.
Gotcha. Well, as far as the bells and whistles, I mean, because I know we've messed with the game and stuff before, and that's not the most important thing. But yeah, as long as it has the, you know, knowing like where you close off certain directions,
Uh-huh.
because most of the time we use like the carotid. But yeah, that definitely helped. As soon as you bought me the Yeti, that this is back at the old apartment in Chicago. The intake for the AC and for the heat was really loud. And if you go to those older episodes, you would just hear it come on.
I remember that. Yeah.
And once the Yeti came into the picture, that pretty much stopped. Like it was still happening, but it was so good at blocking that out.
Uh-huh.
Because then you could just turn on a carotid where it's just like, okay, it's just coming from my direction. Yeah, things have evolved quite a bit since the Final Fantasy VII days on PS4.
They sure have, man. We've been doing this for a while.
Oof. It's nice to take a step back and be chill a little bit.
It is.
This has been pretty nice.
Yeah, and I think we're about to wrap up this one. It's maybe not my favorite, but I'm happy with it so far.
The steaming food on the table is bringing it together.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I'm thinking FF16 is just like the brown.
Brown. Oh yeah, yeah. FF16 definitely had a theme going.
They had a lot of sub story that you didn't have to know at all, but it painted kind of a fun picture with the hideout.
Yeah.
If you looked into it.
The only thing that I didn't really like about like FF16's aesthetic, like I know they were definitely going for more realism than they had previously, but the one thing that I didn't like wasn't so much like the aesthetic itself, but the fact that they felt like they had to slap wooden boards on everything. Did you notice that?
No, that's interesting.
Like everything had like wooden boards slapped on top of it, like and things that didn't really need a wooden board slapped
like
over top of it.
Like trying to reinforce everything.
Yeah, they were like these ancient stone structures, but they slapped all this like driftwood on top of it for no fucking reason.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that, but I'm gonna have to look back. I thought you were gonna say like
once you take note of it, it's super obvious.
Interesting. Yeah, why? I thought you were gonna say like the fact that anytime there's a battle and there's a cutscene somewhere between 10 minutes before or 10 minutes after any battle, they're just gonna have blood flecked all over them. Jill, Clive.
Oh yeah, that is true.
All of them are just constantly bloody.
They do
but
that.
Not their own blood. It's a little badass. Just like, man, really had to kill a lot of people to get here, huh?
Yeah, right. Yeah, 16 was not shy about showing you the people like, we got to do 16 on this channel now that we've both beaten it.
16, yeah. And it's like, I mean, if you compare the average playtime compared to Rebirth, no, 16 Rebirth would be an undertaking on this channel. 16, I feel like you could probably get through in
if we just did like a new game plus run, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true too. We just fly through it. God, 16 had some fucking epic scenes.
Oh my god, you know? I love the story in 16 so much.
It's good,
and like Clive is maybe like increasingly one of my favorite protagonists in the whole series. Just like the way that he grows throughout that story is so
seriously
endearing.
And it's like he's a 3-dimensional character, but it's just like, yeah, he's growing, and yeah, there's a time skip, but it's just like, it's not the most obvious. It's not like he freaking goes from Dark Knight to Paladin and it's a 180 shift immediately. You know, there is some slow growth.
Oh yeah, and without question.
It's yeah. Clive had to bake in the oven a little while, but it's just
like he goes from like a totally broken, angry person to like a, you know, mature, like compassionate person. Like it's really cool to see.
Yeah, and there's no like trick to it, like
no, not
and
at
also
all.
He's an alien or something, which is fine, but you know, just having just a normal human who also just has a you know, starts with a really strong conviction, and like they don't even make a big deal about it, but the fact that he was like lauded as one of the best soldiers in the army when he was 14 years old is just like, damn.
Yeah.
And he could have coasted. He was the king's son, or not the king, but
I mean, his mom kind of prevented him from doing that because she just fucking was a vindictive, hateful person, but
for sure. She is like, yeah, just straight up evil. And I know,
you know, there's never been a more satisfying character death.
Seriously, I think Addie was there for that one. It's just like, oh goddamn.
Oh, and she was just like a piece of shit till the end. Like, it's not like as soon as like Clive revealed himself to be Ifrit, it's she was all of a sudden like, oh my darling boy. She didn't try any of that shit. She's just like, how could it be you? Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, lady. Yeah, I'm kind of glad they didn't give her any like redeeming. Oh, she's a victim of. You know, she
wasn't a victim at all. She victimized constantly.
And I know, you know, someone was pulling the strings, like for, I guess you could say, all of human history.
Night, Eddie.
Night, Addy.
Sorry, go on.
But at the same time, like they made it obvious when someone was basically under Ultima's control.
Yeah.
But for her,
No, she wanted it.
it was like that was just her.
Yeah, she just wanted this. Absolutely. All right, I think we're getting ready to wrap up this house. But yeah, I would love to do 16.
Yeah, 16 would be a lot of fun. And yeah, just weirdly deep fighting system, which is like, it seems overly simple when you first start playing it. And then it just reveals itself, not as slow as 13 did, which, but, you know, it reveals itself slowly. And it's just like, oh, there's crazy timing to this. And, oh, this could lead into that. And, oh, shit. Like, and then you start getting all the different summon, like, what do you call that? Icons.
Oh yeah, the icons.
And it's just like, oh shit, it gets pretty deep, but it starts out really, really simple, you know, for you, I guess, to learn the basics too.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think what I love more than anything about that though is like the story didn't have to go as hard as it did. It was so good. But even if they had just told like a more traditional Final Fantasy story and just told it to completion, that was all I was asking for, and they did that. So, yeah, the fact that they did manage to tell a complete story for the first time in like a decade is so wonderful. I hope they stick with that for future entries, because like it was so good just to see like a complete self-contained narrative that didn't necessarily need like DLC to flesh it out or anything, or like supplemental materials.
Yeah, and it did have DLC, but the DLC was also really good. Like
the DLC was really good, and it added to the foundation rather than like improve on it.
Yeah, and it didn't try to tack anything onto the end, which is great.
No. Though I would not have minded actually if there was like a nod to having like all the icons, or you got like a super version of Ultima to fight or something like that. I wouldn't have minded that.
Neither would I. Even though the Ultima fight's pretty epic, like I definitely wouldn't have minded that. Fuck it, 2 hot tubs.
2 hot tubs, baby.
You only live once.
It's that kind of What? Okay, cool. I know she really wanted that. And there was also this like stupid mushroom partition that I couldn't find a place for in the house. So there we go.
All right. It's looking pretty good. But I think, one, choosing the rock was one thing, but also I think with another theme, you could have a lot more fun.
Absolutely. All right, we're done with Mushroom Island. This is going to be it. We're going to see what she thinks.
Mushroom Island.
It's ready.
I mean, you've been here the whole time.
Like it or not. All right, Sparks. We'll call it a night and see if they actually give me the cafe to build for the next episode.
That'd be nice.
Hey, Futson, hold up a sec.
I thought that was her. I was like, oh, shit.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I can build you one better.
Yeah,
half
right.
the price. Like she hasn't paid you yet.
Oh god, what is with the sparkle thing for the furniture? I hate that.
Yeah, so do I.
Night, Sparks. See you next time.
Night, Sparks.
I really don't want to.
Yeah, I think they added that with this, but it's just like, no. It makes all the furniture look worse.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, it's needless. But you don't see as much character with all the furniture. It has its own thing going, and then you want to put something that looks the same on everything onto it? Like,
yeah, we're done here.
We ain't making shit, Sparkle Alley. Sorry.
Yeah, right. It's a stupid effect, Animal Crossing. I'm sorry.
Nico, you wasted my time, your time, everyone's time just by being here.
God damn you, Nico.
What are you still doing here? Get the fuck out of here, Nico.
I guess forest was there in the title, wasn't it? But it still
Yeah.
looks kind of woodsy.
Yeah.
I think it was more about the mushroom. I think she was just looking for a quiet place to do some mushrooms.
It's motherfucker made a mushroom themed. Ugh.
Yeah, she's a tacky
I guess
looking
that
motherfucker, isn't
wasn't
she?
very clear. Yeah, not a fan of Allie.
Yeah, I can see that. just for design choices alone.
Yeah. Grah.
I really need to head back.
I need to.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, I'm never gonna visit you. Goodbye.
All right, let's see here.
Lose my number.
Damn, 12,000 bucks.
Pokey.
Keep it coming. I'll build you another mushroom forest. I'll work a little longer. Next time on Play the Hits.
All right.
Ooh, we did get... Oh, hell
hey.
yeah.
Whoa!
Restaurant or
Nice.
cafe?
Damn. I mean, if it was my choice, I would still say cafe, but a restaurant is nice.
Ooh. All right, Max. What's it gonna be?
I say cafe.
The gods chose restaurant. But let's make a cafe! Oh, I do eventually get to do both. That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, because
well,
they're
this
so
is exciting because
similar.
next time I've really been wanting to do another one of these, like something besides a home.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be cool. Okay, so it's a beachfront cafe.
Nice.
All right. Well, shit. It looks like they're making me do it now. I'm thinking kind of like a driftwood like kind of look.
All right.
There we go. Maybe? Yeah, we'll cover some of those blue
I was
accents.
gonna say either the blue or the white.
Let's go with that
Not the
for now.
Not
We
the
can always
yellow
change
awning.
Sweet. Okay.
Nice.
Come on. Let me stop, please.
You can't say.
I don't want to work
Can't
anymore.
stop.
Looks good to me.
They already got your brain in a jar, dude. It's
They
just-
do, man.
You only think a break is coming up, and then you forget. Ever.
All right, cool. All right, next time on Play the Hits, we'll design the shit out of this cafe. Or who knows, maybe we'll play something else for a little bit.
All right, I'll see you next time, buddy.
See you next time. Have a good night, man.
You too.